Coming off point at Worthingway was the fact that we often had conferences with families, and it was a little intimidating for our families. So we had a lot of discussion about how can we make it more comfortable and collaborative for our families. And around that time, we were also engaged in conversations with Margaret Sorrell in those meetings. And so as a building, we already had a process in place. So I think it just really helped our process become better. And so at Worthingway, we spent a lot of time before the meeting kind of prepping families and collaborating with families, having conversations about the need, what we're concerned about, why families are coming in. So families aren't coming into us blind, and then we're able to have a group meeting at that time with our families. So that's kind of where we got started from, and then I'm lucky to have individuals like this that are great at their jobs help us with that. So.
And the idea was to identify the root cause before the meeting and then meet with the student ahead of time and really help brainstorm, help get them involved in the process and just make it a more positive experience. And then the parents came in also knowing what we were going to focus on. And everybody came with one idea for home, one idea for school, one idea for the student.
So we go around the table, and rather than anybody sharing any worries or concerns or negative things, we start with a positive for each of the teachers to share about the kid. That flips the whole meeting and makes it very positive, and the kids are often really surprised to hear that we have really good things to say. Just because somebody's struggling academically does not mean that, or behaviorally, does not mean they're not a good person. So we make sure we value that in the child. The parents love that too, of course. And after we've done that, then we start talking about what the root causes that had been identified that everyone knows about, because there was a pre-conference with the student, all the teachers have been informed and been working on it ahead of time, and then we come up with strategies, and everybody has the opportunity to write out strategies. We all make suggestions for a strategy that could happen at home, a strategy that the child could choose to do, and a strategy that the teachers or the school is going to do to help the situation, or that we think will help the situation. And then the true power in this is that the teachers or the school people get to choose the strategy or strategies that we'll do at school. The kid gets to choose the strategy the kid is going to do. And that is so powerful, because when the kid chooses that, then they're much more likely to do it, as we all know. And then the parents get to choose what it is that they think that they can change or do differently at home. Sometimes kids want to take like, okay, I'll do all these strategies. I'm like, well, yeah, maybe not all of them to start. What else you guys want to say?
I think the power has been the student involvement and the parent involvement by far. It's not about what we're going to do to the kid. I heard someone say that once, but what we're going to do for the kid. Gina said that. But it's remarkable the positive atmosphere that comes from the meetings, the collaboration that we have, the follow-up. It helps us build really strong relationships with our kids and our families.
And something that in the past may have been very intimidating to parents or families coming into a group of educators, a lot of people there, has really just been a positive experience. And I can think of one family in particular that it was rough in the 7th grade, and I think this format and this process really transformed the relationship that we had with that family.